Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you my June favorites. I cannot believe we are in July already. Where is this year going? It is so insane, but I'm excited. You know, the summer is going great, and I do have a lot of really good things to show you this month. As usual, I'm going to start with the makeup, and I have a couple other random things to change it up a little bit. So first I'm going to talk about is the Makeup Forever. This is the Pro Light Fusion Highlight, and this is in the shade 01. It is just this gorgeous kind of jelly consistency. I'm really into these like jelly products, and this is just a highlight, and it is gorgeous. I mean, look at that highlight. I have just been into, like, my whole thing for this summer, I guess, is just very glowy, bronzy skin and like bronzy, like kind of shimmery eyes. And kind of like the look I have on today is kind of like what I've been aiming for, which is just kind of like fresh skin that's like natural, and then just this type of glow. I love it. I actually will either use a brush, or I enjoy using my finger and just kind of taking it a little bit down my nose and on my cheekbones. Because of the formula, it just works really well with your finger. It's like the MAC one that I really love, but I've just been really into this color. It kind of goes with like the bronzy blushes and everything I've been using. So I just love this. Then we have two palettes I'm going to talk about. This right here is my Tartelette in Bloom palette. I think I did a video using this. It is gorgeous, you guys. You've seen everybody talk about this. I have just busted it out recently. I've been really enjoying it. The colors are exactly what I go for, which are more of the, you know, warmer shades, you know, the shimmery colors for the lid, and then just, you know, perfect matte colors in the crease. I Instagrammed a picture of this as well, and I've been using it a lot lately. And I mean, it just looks like summer when you look at it. It's so pretty. It's so easy. I just keep it sitting out here on my vanity, and every time I'm just ready to do a quick look, I just go for it. I'm wearing a couple of these matte colors in the crease today. I'm wearing a different palette on my eyes that I will show you in an upcoming haul video, which I'm going to film after this. But I've been really loving this. It's so easy. It's perfect for travel. Like if you're going someplace, this is really all you need because it has all in one. On the other end of the spectrum, this is the other eyeshadow palette I've been reaching for. This is my Viseart Neutral Matte palette, which you would probably think you would see the warm one in here more because that's like so me, but I've just been reaching for this. It's just something about these crease colors that just speak to me. Whenever I'm doing like a quick look, like an everyday look or something that's just very simple, this just works, especially like when I'm doing an all matte look as well. It's like these colors here just work, and they're just beautiful. You can never go wrong with any Viseart palette, but this one, again, has just been sitting out here with the warm one, but I just tend to reach for this one a little bit more lately, but love it. Love both of them so much. Okay. Then I want to show you, this is the foundation I've been wearing pretty much all month. Again, I think I Instagrammed this. It's the Dior Forever Skin Foundations. It has the SPF 35 in it, and it just looks like this. My pump is kind of clogged up, but I love this. I'm in shade 30, which really works for me. As I've gotten older and as I've evolved more, I've kind of gotten over the whole overly tanned look. Like I used to bake in the tanning beds when I was younger, and I needed to be as tan as I could get. But as I've gotten older, I've just kind of, I mean, I love to be tan. I love to have, you know, a nice glow, but I found other products that work with me, and I'm not necessarily always going to want to, you know, slather on a self tanner. So I'm okay with being in this like light, medium skin tone range instead of having to be super tan. So this is in the shade 30. It works for me. I'm naturally like an NC 25 to 30 naturally in that. And I was pushing it when I was really tan. I was like pushing it to like NC 42, 45, which is really dark for me. And I look back at pictures of myself and I'm like, oh my God, you know, I mean, everyone, like I said, but just for me, as I've gotten older, I've just kind of been into more of the natural, wanting to go more closer to my natural skin tone. So I went on a real tangent on this, and it's just about foundation. But anyway, I love this. It's kind of matte and it's full coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy on your skin. I just use it with a flat top kabuki flat top foundation brush and just blend it into my skin. I think I did use this in my tutorial. I love this. It gives me such good coverage, but yet it doesn't look heavy, and it really holds up. Like in the heat and the humidity, this is what I can rely on, and it just gives, like I said, a beautiful coverage. You can really build it up to medium to full coverage, but I would say when you put it on, you're about a good medium to full as is with just one layer. I love it. The shade range is great. It has a slight scent to it, but it goes away pretty quickly. Really enjoying this. Love this foundation. Since we're gonna stick to face, these are two products that I have just been, I can't even put into words. This is the Pure No Filter Blurring Photography Primer. And this little guy right here is not marketed as a primer that will, you know, control oil or keep your foundation on all day. It's just basically something that's going to look good in pictures and kind of like blur any of your pores, and has like an iridescence to it. I will show you guys. It's in the dropper, and you need to really like shake this up before you use it. I just put a little bit right here. So when you blend it out, like I said, it has like this iridescence. Like it's beautiful. And every time I use it, my foundation stays all day long, and I don't have oil breakthrough, and I don't know what it is, because like I said, it's not marketed towards that. This holds up better than the Tarte primer that's meant to be, you know, poreless and long wearing. And I love this. I can't stop wearing it. I shake it up, put it in my, and I just like kind of press it on my skin. And no matter what foundation I'm wearing, it looks beautiful. Like this one can be more of a matte foundation, but when you pair it with this, it kind of gives you like that glow, not glow, and not, when I say glowy, I don't mean glowy like over the top glowy where you look like an oil slick. I just mean like a natural dewy look where it looks like skin. I love this. I've been wearing it with pretty much anything and everything that I've decided to put on. This is the other foundation I've been wearing probably more so like every day, because it's just like your everyday foundation. It's the Maybelline Dream Cushion Fresh Face. And before I got this, and I'm in the shade 30 Warm Nude, just for reference. When this first came out and people were getting it, everyone was saying, if you have oily skin, if you have combination skin, this is not the foundation you want to get. It's for people with dry skin and blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't really like to listen to everybody else. Like if you tell me something, like I'm going to probably do the opposite, because that's kind of the kind of person I am. Like, don't tell me no, because then I have to prove you wrong. So I got this, and it is, again, you know, your cushion foundation. And this is probably one of the best foundations I have ever used. And I mean, it rivals, I don't know why I swatched it, you really can't see it. It rivals some of my higher end foundations that I haven't even reached for in I can't tell you how long. It looks like skin. It sinks into your skin, and it's almost like the Gerda Spillman, but it's very light and it stays put. Like it's like the Gerda Spillman, I love. That's like one of my holy grail foundations. And it's very, very similar to it. This is a little bit more liquidy. That's more of a cream foundation. This is more geared towards like an actual liquid, but like in a cushion compact. I put it on. I just need a very light layer to cover my whole face. I'm not really worrying about covering imperfections or anything, especially like on a day-to-day basis if I'm just running errands and I just want to have something on, I just want to have makeup on. I love this, and I just apply it with a beauty blender. You press your sponge in and you just, you know, pounce it all over your skin, and it looks beautiful. And I don't set this. I don't even set it with anything. The only thing I will ever really set is just under my eyes, because I don't want my concealer to move all over the place. And I just kind of set under here, and I go, and that's it. I just do my bronzer, my highlight, whatever, and I don't need to worry about it. I love this. If you were on the fence about this, if you think that you couldn't use it, try it. I mean, you could get it at Target, Ulta, Walmart, wherever, and if you don't like it, you could return it, but I think you're gonna really love it. As long as you get your shade that matches you, you know, pretty close, you're not gonna have a problem with this. It's beautiful. So, such a long-winded thing on that, but sticking with the face, this is the La Prairie, what is it, the translucent powder. This is in the shade number 2. I love this. It is so amazing. I finally bit the bullet. I wanted to get a luxury, you know, powder, because I have the old La Mer one, and I really wasn't a fan of it. It was bad, you know. So I have that, and it's just sitting there. And I didn't want to get the new one, because I just didn't really care for the old one. And I got, you know, I have other powders that I've been trying, and I really wanted to get a luxury powder. So I kind of was debating on all these different powders. But it finally came down to the La Prairie and the Sicily one, because both of them get excellent reviews, and they're both pretty pricey. So I ended up going with the La Prairie, only because this gives you that little travel size one, which I'm a sucker for anything travel size, and I kind of thought, well, for the money, you know, if you're traveling, if you're, you know, whatever, it would be good to have like a little one of it. And I'm just obsessed with this. Like, I love this. I will talk more about this in my haul video, but I had to share this because it's favorites and I really have been using it pretty much every day. And it's just a cellular treatment loose powder. I love this. This is definitely worth the hype. I'm gonna look at my, you know, under eyes. It looks so good. Like, I can't tell you how good this looks under your eyes, because it's again, you know, I got number 2 because it's more of the flesh tone color for me. If you're really pale, get the number 1, but if you're more of like my skin tone, go for the number 2, you know, if you're interested in this, because I don't like the white powder under my eyes. I don't like that look. I want it to look natural. I want it to look all like my whole skin, and I just want to look like my, you know, dark circles are covered and still look all in one. So love this. It just, seriously, this is so good. Really impressed. And I'm going to just quickly do a couple random things. I have 2 lip products. This is the NARS Stripped, the Velvet Glide. You guys, you knew this was going to be in here, right? I think I've used it in almost every video I've talked about or I've done. It is just the most beautiful nude gloss. I can't, depending on the lip liner, you can pull it more pink or pull it more nude. I just like to keep it very natural and kind of, it just works. It's going to work on every skin tone. It's not too nude where it's going to be like that white nude. It's just beautiful. I love it. It looks so good just by itself. And it just leaves your lips looking plump and full. And I love it. Like, I won't be without that. And then this is the Guerlain, the little, I forget what it's called, but this is in, oh my God, what is the shade? This is, it says it's number, hang on. It says it's number 15. What is it? The latte something or other that I showed you in my last haul video. You guys, this has become like a staple. I had to make sure I got this out of my purse because I just love it so much. Look at this color. It's very, very similar. It's a little bit more nude, more brownie nude than the NARS, but look at that. It is so glossy and it just looks so good. You don't need anything with it. You can just apply it and not even have to look in the mirror. And it's so flattering because it goes with any makeup look you're wearing. Whether you're doing a smoky eye or just a natural look, it's going to match with anything. And that's what I love about it. And you can't go wrong with this. And the packaging is adorable. It's got like this little heart here. I love it. That was worth it, definitely. I have a brush. This is the Morphe E49 brush. I may include the few Morphe things I got in my haul video. I didn't get much. I just got a couple brushes. But this is the E49. I was looking for a new like under eye setting brush. I didn't really want to spend a lot of money. I really like Morphe brushes. And I came across this one when I was perusing the new, this is like from their new Elite collection. And I just loved the way it was small and beveled on either side. And I figured this would go really good under your eyes, and it really does. It's perfect to go under your eyes and just kind of, if you want to take the powder down here, it's perfect. I love it so much. And it hasn't shed, and it's super soft, and it's just really good quality, and it's really not that expensive. So I love this brush. Then I have 2 brow products, random brow products. This is the Anastasia Brow Fix. This is just a clear wax pencil. I don't even know if they still make this anymore, but I love this. I really kind of fell in love with it this month. I think what happened was I was getting ready to film a video, and I think, you know, it was probably a tutorial, and I just grabbed this and I threw it through my brows because I wanted them to kind of be tamed while I did like my foundation and stuff. And I ended up really loving the way my brow products went on after it. And then I just kind of became a staple. Every time I filled my brows in with the pencil, I just would put this on first, and it just made my brows look amazing. Because it kind of tamed them enough to where it would be really easy to fill them in and kind of create the front and the arch and all that. My brows have gotten really, really good ever since I've been going to my brow girl. It will be 2 years this month, which is so crazy, that I've been going to her, and she's just like turned my brows around like that. It's a work in progress. You know, you really have to kind of let them grow in and everything. And I'm really happy with my brows. They're only going to get better. But for me, this is just, it's amazing. If you have like kind of unruly brows and you have trouble filling them in and getting them to look good, give this a try. I think they still make this. And just brush it through. Like I said, it's just a wax. You just put it through before you even start your makeup. And then once you get to your brows, it's just gonna, it's gonna glide through beautifully. So I love this. And then on the other end of the spectrum, this is the Gimme Brow by Benefit. This is the new one. And I know I bashed this, I think I don't know, a while ago. And I just like, was like, I don't really like it and blah, 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 blah. Now I'm in love with it. And it from, it looks like this, by the way. And if you, for reference, this is in the shade 5, which I don't think it's the darkest. It's like maybe the second to darkest. Okay, I'll tell you what happens. So every time I get my brows done, I remember I always tell you guys, I love the way they look. She just does them beautifully, and it's like, and all she uses is Gimme Brow. So finally, last time I got them done, I said, okay, what are you doing that I'm not doing? Because when I would fill them in with this, I was like, meh, you know, I didn't care for it. I said, so she showed me, and basically when you take you want to wipe off all the excess product, you know, on the top, which I did anyway, but you really want to make sure you wipe off all of the excess. And she was telling me when she takes, I'm going to look in the mirror so I could kind of show you guys, she takes the brush and she like presses it really hard against your brow as she's doing it. And then when she gets to the tail, she pulls it this way, like towards this, and then goes backwards, you know, goes back this way to really create that look. And she's like, I really use the brush to really press it into your brows to give it that full look, like you did it with a pencil, because every time she did my brows, it always looked like she had filled them in and she didn't. So I've been using that ever since, you know, I picked this up. I was like, all right, well, I'm going to get it and I'm just going to go for it. And I am obsessed. If I am not filling them in with the pencil, I'm using this. And I probably reached for this more than the pencil because I just love the way it looked. And I'm able to just really fill it in. I have on this brow, I have kind of like a little sparse area from when I was younger and I, you know, went to town. So it never really grew back, but I'm able to like fill it in with this and they look amazing. This is perfect on the everyday basis when you don't want to sit there and pencil in your brows, but you want them to look good. So this is a gem and it's so cute. It's so little and I'm obsessed. I love it. I don't use these together because I feel this has enough hold in itself, so I don't really need to use it with this. With this, guys, really, really loving it. Okay. I have a few more products and that's it for the makeup. So let's talk hair care. This is my Kerastase. Of course, I wouldn't be talking about hair if it wasn't Kerastase. This is the L'Incroyable Blow Dry product, Milk. I don't know. It's the Miracle Reshape Heat Lotion. So I got this last year and I think I mentioned it briefly, but I never really used it. And then this year I started using it and I'm obsessed. You will hear me talk more about this in my hair care video, but I love this. It is good for when you heat style your hair, like when you curl it and it's really hot and humid outside. This is going to hold your curl because it's going to have, it has like it's like a very light milk and it's not a thick hold. And it's going to just coat your hair. When you curl your hair, it's going to hold it and it's going to kind of remember it. So if you get rained on and then you have to recurl your hair the next day, it's going to be easier because it already remembers the curl, if that makes sense. So I just really love it. It's supposed to, you know, will keep your hair at like 80% humidity, which I have like 100% humidity. So, but it definitely helps and I love it and I've just been enjoying it. I like it better than the Creme de la Creme because that's very thick and it could really weigh down your hair. But this one, I'm loving it. It's been a staple in every time I do my hair. So love that. And then a body care product, well, 2 body care products. This is the Way Hair Care. This is the Rose Hair and Body Oil. I got this, I had to include this because you know me and Rose, anything rose scented, I'm all about. So I picked this up at Sephora and I have not put this in my hair, but I've used this on my body and I love it. It definitely has a beautiful rose scent. It doesn't smell fake or nasty or anything like that. And it is like no other body oil I've used. You know when there's some body oils that you get and your skin needs to kind of be a little, almost damp in order for it to blend smoothly on your skin and really sink in. And it's hard sometimes, you know, you're just used to drying off. So anyway, your body doesn't have to be still damp for this to work. Like you can, it still has to be slightly damp. You don't want it to be bone dry when you're rubbing this on, then you don't really get the benefits of it. But if you like have towel dried your legs a little bit more than you should have, you can still use this, and it's going to sink in and really moisturize your skin, and it gives your, like, when you like rub it on your chest, it just gives it like this beautiful glow, and it's not greasy or heavy or sticky, and it really hydrates. And I love this, especially when it's super hot out and you still want to moisturize your body, but you don't want to, like layer on heavy products and get all sweaty and nasty. This is amazing, and you just, a little goes a long way. It rubs into your hands, it just blends beautifully, smells amazing. I love this. I really love this. I almost want to buy another one so I'm not without it, but I mean, I've been using it and I really haven't, I mean, I've used about that much, but love this, amazing. The other end, this is my new Gradual Tan Lotion. This is the new Hemp's one that I finally got my hands on. This is the Yuzu and Starfruit Touch of Summer for medium skin tones. The Gradual Tan Cream, it has SPF 30 in it. Now, one of my subscribers on here, Julia, hey girl, she had messaged me a while ago that she was in Ulta and she found this at her Ulta, and she, like me, liked the other one, and she was gonna, she got it. And at that time, my Ulta hadn't had it, but I had so many of the original one that I was like, okay, well, you get it and tell me how it is, and then I'll either order it because it was online, or I'll figure it out. But I was still using the other one, and I didn't really want to, I don't know, I was kind of nervous. I was like, how good could it be, So she got it, and she, we were, talking back and forth about it, and she was telling me about the smell, that it smelled like fake cherries, which it kind of does in a weird way. It's like a plasticky fake cherry scent, which it's okay. The original one smelled really good. However, if you get past the smell, this thing is phenomenal. It works so much faster than the original. I've just been using this. I haven't used a self tanner in weeks, in at least 2 weeks. I've just been using this, and I've been using it on and off. It's not like I've been using it every single day, and I think I have a pretty good color. It gives like a beautiful natural bronze to your skin that looks natural. It doesn't look fake or overdone or orangey or anything. It just looks like a beautiful, like natural bronze color. So I'm obsessed with this. I love this. As soon as they start doing like the buy one, get one or whatever, I'm gonna get more of it. But when I was in Ulta, and the last time I got my brows done, I perused, you always peruse the whole store and see what's new. And I said, all right, I'm gonna try it. Even though I have like 2 more bottles of the original, that's why I said I'm gonna try it. And I'm so glad that I did. And it has SPF 30 in it, so that's pretty good to have it, if you're gonna need to put something on top of it, fine. But for every day, it's good. So I love this so much. If you are looking for a good gradual tan, try this. And the new Hemp's one is phenomenal. It's amazing. It's my thumbs up on this. So that is that. I have one last thing to show you guys. This is kind of like a fashion-y thing. This is my Chanel Walk. You guys have seen this. I did a review on this a long time ago. This kind of just sat in my closet for the longest time. I used it, around the holidays, running errands and stuff. But as it's been so hot here, the last thing I really wanted to do was carry around a big bag with me and lug a bunch of stuff, because it's too much. And I don't really carry that much to begin with. I really pare down everything that I carry. So I kind of pulled this out one day, and I said, let me just start using it again. And I love it. It holds, it doesn't hold that much. I mean, let's be real, it's a wallet with a chain. So you have your card slots here, and then it has a zipper, and it has all these little slots, and then you have like the big one here. And I just love it. For me, all I really need to carry are a couple cards, a little bit of cash. Not that I ever have much cash, but like if I'm going somewhere and I have to tip, I'll have a little bit of cash, have my cell phone, maybe a lip gloss, and then my little key pouch from Louis Vuitton, which fits perfectly in here. So if you have that, that just fits like, right here, and I love it. And I've just been using this, and it's so easy because you can just put it on crossbody, and so you're able to kind of just wear it crossbody and not have to think about it. You can just go about your day, and it's attached to you, and it's not big, and it's just easy to get in and out of. Like, it's very user friendly to just kind of open it in, and then you just pull out whatever you need. So I really love this. It's found its little purpose now with the weather, and this is good for travel. It's good for, like I said, during the holidays when you're in a lot of crowds and you just want to have something close to you. I love this, and it's beautiful, and Chanel, and we all love it. But I found I've really been using it a lot. Like when I'm running errands and it's, you know, and you're in and out of the car, it's very user friendly. So if you've ever been thinking about getting a wallet on a chain or a walk or whatever, invest in it. I mean, you don't have to go out and buy a Chanel one and be all bougie like me, but I mean, I've seen Givenchy has ones that are very similar, and YSL does. They have them that are much more affordable, but still really like very similar to this. So you can definitely shop around. But if you're looking to get a wallet and chain in general, you can definitely find one, and I think you'd get a lot of use out of it. So, and this is great for moms too. I've always said that, like, if you're a mom and you know, want to still have something nice, and for yourself, I've always said, I said to one of my friends. So love this. That is pretty much all my favorites. I freaking talked, like, I'm looking at the thing, I've talked almost 30 minutes for this month, and I thought I was going to be fast because I didn't have that much makeup to show you, but well, I love you guys, so I don't mind. I want to thank you all for watching, for sitting here through this and watching this. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the button down below for more videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much, guys.